President Reagan was optimistic today about prospects for a treaty to cut U.S. and Soviet strategic offensive weapons. But once again, he said he would never give up on Star Wars. With the fanfare of the summit over, the White House is now looking more realistically at where arms talks stand. Robin Lloyd reports.
Despite the smiles and the warm handshakes, aides say in their private meetings the two leaders traded heated exchanges on Star Wars. Gorbachev telling the president to give it up to avoid another arms race, the president refusing. Today in his weekly radio address from Camp David, President Reagan vowed once again not to bargain away his strategic defense initiative.
We will move forward with SDI. It is our moral duty.
2 days after the summit, aides now concede that despite some marginal progress, the two superpowers are still far apart from achieving an agreement to reduce long-range nuclear weapons. One of the top U.S. negotiators during the summit, who stepped down from his job today, says he has his doubts that an agreement can be reached next year.
I don't think they can conclude an agreement at that time. I'm a skeptic on it.
So is Richard Pearl, a former Defense Department official who believes that it
efforts to compromise on putting weapons in space, but there are still sharp differences. There's also a difference over the summit. The Soviets not yet agreeing Gorbachev will come to the U.S. The president's men tried to make that as positive as they could.
The president made it clear that he expects that the summit will be in the United States, and the Soviets did not